Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk some harness racing at Mohegan Sun and Pocono Downs. Joining us is trainer Rene Allard and driver Simon Allard. Well, Rene, let's first talk with you. Tell us about your stable of horses this year. It seems like it's getting stronger week after week.
Hi. Yeah, we've been having a good go so far. You know, I've been lucky enough to get some good claims, and we got some nice horses going. And, you know, all winter was just kind of couldn't wait till they open, and yeah, so far so good.
Tell us about having your brother drive the horses. He seems like he's doing a heck of a job and really having a fantastic year so far.
Yeah, we've been teaming up for years, and like I said before, you know, even though he's my brother, if he wouldn't be good, I wouldn't be using him. I use him because he's good. So it's been working out. We're a good team, and we're both good horsemen, I think, and we can, you know, sometimes we talk after the race, and, you know, we if a horse is always good, we usually make sure we make a couple of changes, and usually he bounces back, so we got a good thing going.
Let's bring in Simon Allard, his brother, who drives at Mohegan Sun and Pocono Downs and other tracks across North America. Well, Simon, tell us about your year so far at Mohegan Sun. It seems like you're finding the winner's circle quite often.
Yeah, it's been a good start. Last year I started late in the year, but this year I just thought I start first week, opening week, show up early this year, and trying to be doing good this year, trying to be in the top five of the standing. If I could be top first, that'd be awesome, but anyway, we're trying to do the best we can.
Well, it always takes a great horse, and your brother seems like he's doing a great job preparing those horses. And if you're not driving a horse who's trained by Rene Allard, you're getting some catch drives here and there and doing a fantastic job there. How about competition-wise at Mohegan Sun and Pocono Downs? Horses 1 through 9, it's anybody's race, whether it's race 1 or race 15.
Yeah, it's very tough racing. There's usually a lot of action in the races. Especially now that the weather is going to change, it's going to be really warm. Everybody's going to be on an even field. Like horses, all the horses feel good. They all have a shot. The track is very fast, and it's a very very tough competition. There's always at least 5 horses in the race get a shot to win.
And how about
all the best?
Go ahead, Rene. I'm sorry.
You get all the best from everywhere. You know, the driver, the trainer, the horses, and you know, a lot of best horses. People seems to give them a little time off in the winter, fresh them up. They don't want to race them in the winter, and when the nice weather comes, you get, you know, all those fresh horses that are feeling good, and you know, they go fast, and you know, the track, you can't beat it. You know, the horses just seems to get better and better every week on that surface. You know, that red track is just, you know, horses love it.
Well, it seems like a couple of more guys have come down from Canada now, and Scott Zarin and Mark McDonald, to name a few. But Simon, you've kind of had that feel the last couple of years, but these other guys now are coming down to Mohegan Sun and Pocono Downs and giving it a whirl.
Yeah, I just saw that there's a few guys are coming here, but me, I'm trying to be here full time there, so I don't want to let any drives go away. I'm just going to stick around. The other guys, they come and go, but yeah, definitely going to be staying here, and hopefully, like I said, I can stay in the top 5 guys, and I'm going to try my best, that's for sure, and good luck to the others, because I'm pretty confident and pretty sharp this year, and I think I'm going to have a great year.
Simon, you talk about driving. What made you become a driver, and what do you think made your brother become a trainer? And did you guys kind of talk about that as you're growing up, or it just kind of happened?
Well, when I was a kid, I was only probably 8 years old. We used to say at school that I was going to be a driver later, so it's always been in my mind to be a driver. But I thought it was going to be very easy to be a driver and just show up and be a driver. And I was telling people how good I was when I first started in the standardbred business, because I used to drive pony before, and I was doing pretty good driving in the pony races. As a half mile, we race only a half mile, and we have pacer trotter. It's pretty much the same, but anyway, nobody heard about it, and nobody knew me, and we had to start all over again. And Rene bought his first horse for $500, and I make a claim. My first horse, I think I paid like $12,000 for it. I thought I was gonna hit big, and she broke down the first start. we start slow, and year after year we learn from our mistake, and I always want to be a driver, and now I went from a trainer to be a driver to get my own horse to drive, and Rene ended up giving me drive with his own, and slowly he got better horses, and I get better drive, and we're getting pretty good at it.
What a combination you guys are. Rene Allard, Simon Allard here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. For you, Rene, is it just kind of a family affair with horses? Talk about growing up.
We used to, like my father had horses, and he always raced a pony and was very successful at it. It's a little bit like standardbred, just half the size, and they go half the distance, really. They got pacer, they got trotter. And growing up, we always loved the horses, and we'd go to school, and on the weekend we would travel and race the horses. And me and Simon used to drive against each other. I started driving ponies. I was 7, and we used to drive against each other for a while. And after a while, I got a little big, and I knew I was not going to be a driver, so I concentrated on training. And I always really loved the horses. And Simon, it's something that we always love to do, and it was a dream for us to be a driver trainer, and the fact that we can do it, I think even if I would not make a living with this, I would still do it as a sport. Maybe I would have pony and work in the week at different jobs. So the fact that we can make a living out of what's our passion and what's our sport, like some people in the week they work, and the weekend they go golfing. Well, us, we used to go to school, and the weekend we used to race the ponies, but now, we both make a living out of it, so we're pretty fortunate to be able to do what we love for a living, so that makes it easier. That's all I think about is horses, every day, and winning races and having my horses in good form, and I just, I love this racing business because that's what I wanted to do in life when I was young, and that's what I'm doing now, and, it's a lot of work, it's a lot of headaches because, when you have a big barn, every day something goes wrong. One day a horse is sick, the next day another horse is sore, one day an employee is not happy, the other, you deal with so many people, so many horses, there's a lot going on, but, when you love what you do at the end of the day, it makes you want to keep going. It just, sometimes years goes by, you don't even realize it. Sometimes I turn around and I didn't see, the last 10 years, it just goes so fast.
Simon, whose idea was it to call Mohegan Sun your home, so to speak? Did you guys collaborate about this and say, okay, this is something we want to do, or did one of you kind of take a stab at it first?
But we've been moving so much, it's hard to know where to go now, we just go with the flow, and I went to Canada, and I thought I was in the best spot near Woodbine, and we end up moving, and we just go with how it's going, but right now, I love this area here, and it's not only about racing, it's about the lifestyle too, and I really like the lifestyle on Pocono, and it's more the life I want to live, and having all that going good, and I like the area, I like the life, and that makes it easier.
And for you, Rene, do you have a preference between pacers or trotters, or you're just trying to get some great horses and see what you guys could do?
Oh, every horse is a challenge, but I really like the trotters. I always did because they're a little more of a challenge. You got to make sure they don't make breaks, so I do love the trotters. But if you have a real good pacer, it's also fun. I like all the horses, but I probably like the trotter a little more.
Simon Allard, Rene Allard, doing a fantastic job, Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. You can see it as Simon drives them and as Rene Allard awaits in the winner's circle. These guys are doing a heck of a combo, and the family affair is on. Guys, congratulations on your success this year and continued for 2014.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's the Allards, Rene and Simon here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.